All right, man. Brad Holmes did a press conference. It was a Wednesday, Thursday, and he talked about a few things. And one of the few things that I seen that he talked about, the one that stood out to me, is said he admitted that he knew that Levi Onwuzurike had back issues when they drafted him, and he pretty much said that he knew that this was what it was going to be. And that's one of the things that he said. And he was up there with his assistant GM, and I ain't like that. He keep on drafting these injury-prone players. You knew you had a back injury. Why do you keep drafting these caliber players or these kind of players? I don't understand that. I just don't. I don't understand it. He keep drafting these players. Why? You knew these dudes had back issue, had issues, and you keep drafting them. And now you dropped Josh Pascal. Everybody knew that he had back issues. Everybody knew he had back issues. I mean, had these issues and the sicknesses and everything going around, and you still draft him. And you still draft him. Don't nobody find this disturbing, dude? Don't nobody find none of this disturbing? To me, it's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. And I'm just being real. And they talked about how they like a lot of different spots on the team. And I just seen this movie over and over and over and over again. I done seen this movie over and over again. And people, you just negative and you should just switch teams. Maybe I should. Maybe I really should. Because it's becoming a joke. It's really becoming a joke. Because they just making. I keep seeing them make the same mistake. Whoever come in here, they make the same mistakes. And I can't even find the article that I originally had read the story from. It's eluding me. I can't even find that article now. Then he talks about how the backups to the backups that they expected a leap from they expected a big leap from Tim Boyle, and it took an unexpected U-turn. This dude's a dummy, bro. This dude is a dummy because he talking about things that everybody already knew coming into the season, taking an unexpected turn. What are you talking about? We already knew Tim Boyle was trash, and David Block wasn't the guy. David Block ended up going to the Vikings. He said, F this. Because he was better than Tim Boyle, and they refused to give him a shot. The Lions, no matter who they get, short, fat, black, white, bald hair, no hair, it just don't make no sense. He said the Lions expected Tim Boyle to improve. He didn't. Holmes was peppered with questions about the backups and why the Lions brought back both Boyle and David Blogg, to how concerned he is about entering the season when Nate Sudfeld's a backup. But his most telling quote was about Boyle. He said last season, Boyle, care about that. He said, quote, those first games that Boyle ever played in his entire life, we saw some things that encouraged us and want to keep working with him, Holmes said, and then bring back Blog. And he's got previous experiences. So we had a plan in place. We felt good about it, and they just didn't quite make the jump that we expected to. Hey, bro, what did you find that was so fucking encouraging, dude? What did you see that we didn't see in Tim Boyle? What did he see? What did he see? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What did he see? What did he see that was so freaking encouraging that we didn't see? Please, somebody explain that to me. Tim Boyle was trash. He was trash in college. He was trash in the pros. He talking about we seen something that we really, really like. You a fucking idiot. Unless you just intentionally trying to tank, then okay, you can't admit that on wax. I feel you. Then ain't nobody gonna buy no tickets. You gonna get talked about. But what did he see that we didn't see? I'm being dead serious. What did he see in Tim Boyle? That's all I wanted to know. What did he see? Come on. Come on. And he just coming off as a dummy. People gonna be so, oh, you been negative again, and this, that, and there, and fine. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm speaking my mind. I've always spoke my mind. You know. But what you seen in Tim Boyle let me know you have very little football. I mean, when you traded Jared Goff here, and I still think he handed the Rams a championship on purpose, which I don't want to hear that. He don't have no taste in quarterbacks, and that's going to be a big issue winning in Detroit. So it says Brad Holmes does not have any regret taking injury players in the draft. He said the Lions selected Le'Veon Bell with their second round pick last year, and they chose Josh Pascal this past April in the second round. Both of those players ended up missing a significant portion of the training camp due to injuries that were pre-existing from college. Holmes claimed that the team knew about both of them prior to the draft them and decided both players were worth the risk. In fact, he said Ornizor can contribute more in his rookie season than they expected. He said obviously they didn't see Onizorki injury lingering into this year, but when asked if he had learned anything from experience to take it to further draft, Holmes said injury situations should be taken individually. You can't always know how a player will recover. Quote, unfortunately, he had to still deal with, but you just don't have the crystal ball quite yet, Holmes said. With Pascal, the Lions don't seem too fazed by the setback. Pascal had a hernia issue in Kentucky. Lions knew about a spike rehab aggravating injury requiring surgery to spin. Holmes has no problem adjusting to the timeline. Quote, we're not kicking ourselves, Holmes said. We're not saying, oh, we overlooked this or that. It's just things that we prepare for. So at the end of the day, that wasn't even the real quote he said about Ornizorke, but that's pretty much the quote. That's pretty much the quote. And my thing is this, dude. This dude is sabotaging this team, dude, with bad decisions. Like I said, he's a rookie, and we have to give him his time. I get it. We have to give him his time to make mistakes and learn, because the Lions are not going to spend. They're not going to break the bank. They're not going to break the bank on people financially, on people who are best qualified to get the job done. Nobody wanted Dan Campbell. Nobody wanted Brad Holmes. If they did, Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes would have went to another team. And I'm just being real. And him, bringing in Jared Goff, let me know I was kind of skeptical. But now his comments on Tim Boyle, very skeptical. Very skeptical. Very skeptical. He keeps taking these injury-prone players, just giving me flashbacks. And now most of them ain't contributing on Sunday. And watch how the narrative changed quick. Or we just, we was taking the whole time, man, and we was getting Bryce Young, and watch that. All they did was use Hard Knocks to get y'all hopes up, to buy tickets, to buy jerseys, and they're gonna let y'all ass down. Watch what I tell you, hard. Hard. What make mark my word, I done seen this too many times. Too many times. Too many times. He's an idiot, bro. And just his reasoning on this type of stuff is like, bro, like, boy, boy. Agnew loves Aiden Hutchinson. You know, this Ray Agnew is the assistant GM. His assistant GM. He said, "I can't stop smiling at you. I love the kid, the relentlessness, the effort, and much better athlete than you thought he was in the draft process. I said, man, the things he can do, rushing the player, passer inside off the edge, using his hand. He's very creative as a rusher. I would just say this right. We got the right one. Well, let them play some games, Mister Ray Agnew. Let him play some games to prove that." He definitely looked the part. I'll tell you that. He way more dynamic than I thought he would be. He's exceeding my expectations already, but it's just preseason. Let's get into the regular season and let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. But he right, man. That kid's a problem. I was wrong about him so far. That kid a problem, but I can't go on off preseason. But I'm just more shocked at how stupid Brad Holmes is. To be honest, I knew he was dumb. Just by some of the moves he made, bringing Jared Goff here, shit, handing the Rams the championship. That wasn't dumb. He knew what he was doing. The Lions are trying to tone down expectations for Malcolm Brown. Of course, he ain't like he a 5th round, 6th round, 8th round pick, whatever he is. He said Holmes sees a lot of late round value in linebackers. He said continuing where Rodriguez talked, Holmes was asked if the linebacker success could impact how Lions approach the draft in the future. And sure, Holmes said no, but he did reveal a bit of his belief about positional value and how it relates to the draft. Quote, you can always look at the past at certain positions you may be able to hit on in later rounds, Holmes said. He then brought up, for example, Rams safety Jordan Fuller, who Rams took in the 6th round in 2020. Fuller was quickly developed into a full-time starter. Quote, had a pretty good idea that his high floor players that's going to end up being a starter, Helms said. That belief system holds true in linebackers too. Quote, there's certain positions that you can kind of look at and assess that you may be able to find gold in the later rounds, and inside linebackers a good volume of them throughout the draft, Holmes said. That's obviously very interesting here because a lot of people expect the Lions to take both safety and linebacker early in the draft. But despite entering draft week with 5 picks in the top 100, the Lions waited to pick 97 to draft corner safety Kirby Joseph and didn't pick Malcolm Rodriguez until pick 88. We will see, man. So that song by Kanye West with Stacey Dash in the video, When It All Falls Down. We gonna see. Quick, fast, in a hurry, dude. I have zero confidence in this man. I have zero confidence in him. He is an idiot, and I hope he learn from his mistakes and grow and be a great GM. He gonna make mistakes. He gonna bump his head. I hope they give him enough time to make his mistakes and learn from his mistakes. But this dude's an idiot, bro. He making some bad decisions, dude. And man, y'all can turn this video back and be turned around and win the Super Bowl. Fine, I love that. But the decisions he making on injury-prone players, moving up for niggas with blowing ACLs, taking cancer patients and stuff of that nature. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Look a lot suspicious to me, but I think they might have a plan in place. Maybe they tanking on purpose, get a quarterback, and then they start doing some things in that nature. So I'll be patient, dude. I don't have no choice but to be patient. But I'm tired of being the laughing stock of everybody jokes we talking about football, being a Lion fan. I'm tired of that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of that. Come on, man. We gotta change. I see no changes in my 2 pop boys. Some gotta change, bro. But his philosophy on taking injury-prone players, dude, like, bruh. Like, dude, what is you doing? You keep doing this. He keep doing this. Like, what is he doing? Jeez Louise. But that's all I got. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase the change, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree link in the description. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Spotify, Anchor. Check out Detroit Line Saw players for videos like this. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.